First, I will explain the chapters from this book. This book has 9 chapters, and in every chapter in this book has a different theme and 15 different expressions. And I will give you one of example from the chapters from this book. Like in the second chapter in this book has a theme, no pain, no gain. And this chapter explains about the expressions a gag, a give up, bug, crazy, late bake, go brain, show off, alert, never mind, cannot stand, debate, money to burn, kickback, and fall for someone. The book starts by table of contents, explanation to the teachers and students how to use the book, and then there is acknowledgement from the writer, and then the book divides into 9 chapters, and every chapter has 15 expressions and 5 parts. Part 1, work it out. Part 2, information gap. Part 3, it's half time. Part 4, tune in. And part 5, the chat room. In part 1, work it out. It is grouping strategy. Discuss as students to divide the students into groups. And in this part, there are 4 exercises like match expressions, and then fill in the blank, and then discuss the sentences, and then replace and underline the phrase with the appropriate expression. In part 2, information gap, it's still grouping strategy. Each of group will explain about their own expression that they have studied. In part 3, half time, in this part there are exercises for students, and that's about how, when, where, and by whom the expressions may be used. This can be assigned as homework to be done with small group activity. Part 4, tune in. After the students studied the expressions in this part, it's time to improve students' skill about expression that they have learned in listening tasks. Part 5, the chat room. In this part, the book provides students to learn by playing games such as a roll of the game, hangman, Jeopardy. Actually, the book is almost perfect, but I like this from the book is the book just gives us one example in every expression, and it can make the students difficult to comprehend the expressions and employ the expression into sentences. The book is best for low intermediate to intermediate levels non-native speakers of English who want to improve their speaking with idiom expressions, because this book will help them to understand the expressions that native speakers often use. So hoping after they study this book, they can use these useful expressions in their daily lives. This book also best for beginning teachers. This book provides many methods to teach the idioms, so it can train the beginning teachers to teach correctly. I like a whole in this book, but the most I like is in part 5, because this part contains games like a roll of die game, bingo, hangman, Jeopardy, and the other games. The book also has game sheets and also has many variety games and suggestion box or appendix that teacher and students can use. With these games, students can use the expressions that they have learned, and by playing games, they will know how to use the expressions in a natural way.